Good morning. In today's episode, leaving early morning on a Saturday, the sun is just coming up. Going out to watch the Preacher Creature and another friend, Goose from Top Gun, do a triathlon. A sprint triathlon, so it's a small one. It's about 30 miles from the house, so I decided to get up and take the velo. God provided wonderful weather this morning. It's only like 68 degrees right now, and it's only supposed to get up to like 81 today, so it's gonna be beautiful. So I know somebody asked at one point, how is it in the crosswinds? How is it in the winds? It's wonderful. The winds are almost non-existent when you're in a Velomobile. This morning, I forgot my windshield, my little mini visor that goes right here. But it's okay, because it's like 70%. Or it's 70 degrees with like 96% humidity, so the extra wind in my face actually feels good. So the crosswinds, when they're really bad, blows me around a little bit, but that's only if it's pretty much a direct crosswind. If it's a quartering head or tailwind, the Velomobile acts like a sail and picks up those winds and uses them to its advantage. And I get faster. Even going into a headwind, because of the aerodynamics of the shell, the wind coming around the front part and then pushing in on the back part actually gives me a little boost. And unless it's a really super strong headwind, which I think I've only done like maybe once into a 20 or 25 mile an hour headwind, that's the only time I really noticed. But after checking my speed after the ride, it didn't really slow me down, so that was good. Just coming up on Charles City. It's taking me about 40 minutes to get here, just like I told Cameron. I expect you'll be sitting here waiting for me. But Charles City, here we are. Okay, so I'm in an unusual situation. I'm actually waiting on Cameron. So that doesn't happen very often. So I may eat one of my tacos. See how long it takes him to get here. Beautiful thing about a Velomobile is I can make breakfast and then eat it while I'm out. Breakfast tacos. Okay, I got about 20 miles to go, and I'm the slower of the two. So I just sent Cameron a message that I'm going, and since he's the workout boy, he can catch me. probably will catch me in a few minutes. Here we go. And just as I told you he would catch me, there he is. And he's not on the trail, he's out on the highway. Workout boy. Brother? Howdy. I had to stop and eat a taco.
You brought a taco with you?
I brought 2 of them.
Oh.
That's why I left the house a little bit late. I was making breakfast.
It kind of looks like we're riding in tacos.
Okay, so we're just coming up on the turn for the triathlon bike portion. So the turn is right here. So we're part of the ride now. Of course, they're out on the road. So I don't know if I'll see Rob out there. Or Goose. Preacher or Goose. I would assume by now that at least the preacher creature is done with this distance. Unless that's him. No, that's not him. But I'll keep looking for him, see if I can find him. Either him or Goose. What's funny is seeing all these triathletes out there. Part of aerodynamics they have on them is their little funky helmets. Not realizing that they're just not aerodynamic in that position. And of course, Workout Boy has left me. So even some of the Try guys are passing me now. That's fine. I'm just enjoying the ride, as usual. Maybe I will get to see him finish, since I'm passing a lot of cyclists that are still going the other way. A lot of them still going the other way, so hopefully I'll get there to see him finish. All right, so we're back out on the trail. Heading back to the house. It's me and Cameron. Ah, you dog! Defender! The flash thing, man. Not supposed to happen in a Velomobile. Woo! You gotta love those S-turns at high speed. Oh, bummer. Alright. Okay, so we've come across a common problem, it seems to be for Cameron's DF. He has upgraded to a schlump drive with a 65 tooth buzzsaw, and a lot of times the slightest bump causes his chain to come off. So now it's down in between these bolts here. There's a little bolt here I guess this is some kind of stabilizer for the slump. And so we're gonna have to take that bolt off to get the chain out from under there and mess around with that. So another day in the life of a Velonaut. Right then, so we're in the stages of putting everything back together. We've got the chain back on the cog. It looks like the idler doesn't float on the axle enough. So something Cameron's gonna have to take a look at and get fixed. When he goes across a bump, it tends to fall off on the inside. So he's just gonna have to start carrying a 10mm wrench, I think, or an 8mm. Other than that, we're back together and getting ready to head out again. Okay, so I've got 75.6 on the clock, minus 20. So that means I did about 55 today, so not quite a metric century. But what a great day. It's mid-July, and in Virginia, that means super hot. And today, it's just beautiful. I think the high is supposed to be like 81 or something like that today. It's just a beautiful day. It was great to get back out in the Flaming Eyeball and have some fun. Went to the races. A couple little boys sat in the eyeball and got their picture taken and got a good time. Preacher Creature finished his race. Josh finished the race. Kyle finished the race, so they all finished. I don't know what their times are. I don't know how well they did. I think Rob was coming in, was trying to beat his record as 5th place in the women's category or something like that. I think he did pretty good. He looked good out on the course. Finished strong, running the whole way. Well, except for I did see him walk like 20 steps. So, but he kept his head up, ran the whole time, had a good time. Saw Josh finish. We decided to go ahead and take off, and we didn't wait around to see Kyle finish, but it was all good. So until next time, cheers.